Welcome everybody to Free Agency 2022 of Como Blitzball. This past year we did a full reset for the league. All that is left on each of the teams are the captains. So each of the players are going to be looking to sign with their teams.
Here's a list of players that will be signing with the teams today.
So the first player that will be signing in free agency will be Matthew Zuppardi. He had two teams interested in picking him up. These two teams were the Mustangs, ran by Sammy Reeser, and the Badgers, ran by Reese Clapp.
Here's the footage of the phone calls between the captains and Matthew Zuppardi.
We're doing a little bit of free agency stuff. As of now, you believe you're on Reese's team, correct?
Yeah.
If I were to get you, I have the 5th pick, which, by the way, on a max, I'll give you the max more than Reese.
Also, Reese can't pitch, right?
No, you and the 7th pick have to get through 4 innings by yourself, and Reese can't pitch an inning. We have 3 no doubt pitchers that can get, all we have to do is get through 4 innings. Reese's team, I doubt you can get through 4 innings.
Look, you said enough. You're kind of right. So,
Zuppardi, what's up? Hypothetically speaking, it'd be me, you, and MG. The 7th pick would be what I get, and then I can sign whoever else I want. But I told MG, I said, look, would you be cool with taking a pay cut if Sammy offered Zuppardi more and I have to offer him more? And he said, yeah, but it would just depend on how much. What do you think of that?
yeah, that sounds good.
See, the thing is I need a pitcher, so it would probably be more beneficial as if I got you and MG to rake, and then we get Jesse to pitch 2 innings, and then you can pitch the rest. I mean, can you give me an idea of where I'm at money-wise in comparison?
I don't know if I should release that information.
I mean, it's up to you, big dog, but we can kind of figure it out, and you can make your decision on your own, so.
All right, let's go.
See ya. All right, Zuppardi.
So I'm supposed to say it now.
Put on the Badgers hat or the Mustangs hat.
Well, after talking to both of you guys, I think I'm going to have to go with... I'm going to go with Sammy's team.
Oh!
Let's go, my boy.
I don't want to be relied on as much to be a pitcher, so...
Which, yeah, facts, big facts. Me and the 5th pick can probably pitch.
Matthew Zuppardi actually chose the Mustangs, brand new team in the league, led by Sammy Reeser. Chose the Mustangs over the Badgers. Matthew, what was the thought process in that?
So definitely chose the Mustangs because I'm going to have to pitch less. Reese wanted me to be a starting pitcher. It's not my forte. Their new jerseys are going to be the coolest ones in the league, so I think that's a big reason I want to play for them. Pull all the ladies, so...
You were not interested really in picking up Matthew Zuppardi till about 30 minutes before you had the idea of picking him up. What changed your mind?
We saw how the draft order was looking, and I was sitting at about pick number 3. Or I just mentioned to the group, what if I got Zuppardi? If I get Zuppardi, I could still have the 4th pick. So to me, Zuppardi has a lot of value, along with the 4th pick is not that much worse than the 3rd pick. That was the thought process through that decision.
For each team, who they picked up in free agency did affect the draft order. So Sammy's draft pick went from 3 to 4 after he picked up Matthew Zuppardi. He signs for a 1-year deal just under the max. Hey guys, by the way, we do have brand new merch available. All the hats that everybody's wearing in the videos are now available. We have the Como tournament tee. We have the Como logo tee. So that is all available at ComoBlitzball.com. Just first link in the description if you guys want to check that out. So the next player signing a contract in the Como Blitzball League will be Matthew Griffith. He's won many championships in this league, has been a great Robin to the Batman, some would say. And that was great. Come on, that was good.
Multiple teams reached out to Matthew Griffith, but it's pretty evident that he wanted to join Reese Clapp and the Badgers.
What's up, Matthew?
What's up?
Are you still down to come?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
All right, let's go.
All right, well, welcome to the Badgers.
So Matthew Griffith is officially a Badger. He will be signing for 3 years. That is the most amount of years somebody can sign with a team. And he is signing with the Badgers for half the max. So the third player making a signing in free agency is Aidan McDermott. Last year he was on the Bomb Squad, but the Bomb Squad are now discontinued, no longer a team. So there were 2 teams interested in signing Aidan McDermott. The first was the Riptides, led by Hudson Borgmeyer, and the second team also interested in Aidan McDermott was the Crushers. So we're going to take you to that phone call.
All right, you're a crusher.
Nah, I'm worse.
So Aidan McDermott is officially a Crusher. We have the Crushers captain with me, Caden Sartain.
I feel like Aidan has been on weaker teams in the past, and I feel like with a better team, he can really flourish, and I think he'll be a great secondary pitcher for the Crushers. And we also signed Aidan for a 1-year deal.
The next free agent up to sign with a team is Matt Lukens. He's on the Badgers last year, but got injured mid-season. But his team still ended up winning the World Series even without his help, but he was a very solid hitter in last year's season.
It looked like all along that Matt Lukens did want to join the Riptides and Hudson Borgmeyer.
All right, Hudson. So from the beginning, it always looked like you're going to end up with Matt Lukens, but you ended up signing him to a 3-year deal for half the max.
You know, I was definitely pursuing Matt Lukens. Me and him have a good history. Obviously, played on the Badgers together, but me and him also played baseball together. Batted 1-2 in our order. Figured since he got hurt, not many people remembered him. Locked him up for 3 years, so very happy about that.
So Matt Lukens officially a part of the Riptides. So we have 2 major free agent signings left. The next one is Jake Short. Jake Short was a part of that Steamrollers team that actually made the World Series last year and lost to the Badgers. But Jake had a great season last year. He was a rookie, and this year will be his sophomore season. And all teams were interested in signing Jake.
Also, another thing to note, he pitched 3 scoreless innings in the World Series last year against arguably the best Como Blitzball team of all time.
All right, so Jake Short actually wanted to go back to the Steamrollers and run it back with Joey and the rest of the squad. But Joey had to make a choice. He could either have the number 2 pick and let Jake go, or pick up Jake and have the 5th overall pick. So Joey, let us know what your decision was on that and why you made that decision.
So number 2 pick, I thought it was a better choice than taking Jake. I don't know, maybe regret it a little bit, passing him on to Hudson, but I think I'm gonna be fine this year.
All right, Jake.
Hello, Hudson.
You're on my team. I'm the only one offering you now.
You're what?
I'm the only team giving you an offer now.
Why is that?
Because nobody else is giving you an offer.
It's because Joey would rather
Joey's choosing the number 2 pick. Yeah, sorry, the number 2 pick. And we vetoed you on the Crushers. Sam, well, because it's OP. Sammy got Zuppardi.
Jake,
You're retired.
I would be
Turn his life.
He's flabbergasted.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel a decent amount of disrespect right now.
That's on Joey.
Yeah,
that's Joey.
Bro, Jake, I'm sorry. I love you. I led you on, bro.
No loyalty at all.
Welcome to the Riptides.
All right, so Jake is not going to be a Steamroller this year. So the team remaining that was very, very interested in Jake Short, who ended up signing Jake for a max contract, would be Hudson Borgmeyer and the Riptides. How excited are you that Jake Short kind of fell in your lap?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited about this pick. Obviously, he was a rookie last year and still did phenomenal pitching last year. Saw some upside with his hitting. I feel like he was his first year in the league, so he still has some time to learn how to hit a blitz ball. It's a difficult thing to do. I feel like he can progress in that aspect, so very, very excited about the pickup of Jake. Yeah, you know, obviously I was excited about the Jake signing, but he was a little hurt that Joey didn't want him. I have gotten numerous texts from him, actually, that he is planning on throwing at Joey's head first game, so excited to see how that game goes.
And the Riptide Steamrollers game between these 2 captains will actually be the 2nd game of the year, so that'll be a pretty entertaining one to watch going forward.
I'll take a free base any day.
You actually have to get hit twice.
So Jake Short is officially a Riptide, joining Hudson Borgmeyer on the team. He signs for a 2-year max contract deal. All right, so we have one final major free agency signing, probably the most interesting one that's been talked about the entire offseason, and that involves Quinn Myers. Where will he go? We honestly have no clue. At the end of the last game he played last year, ripped off his jersey, said goodbye Crushers, famously. So there's been a lot of speculation where he's going to end up. A lot of people are thinking he's going to end up with the Mustangs. Some think he's going to end up in the Riptides. Few think he might return the Crushers. So Quinn Myers is officially coming up to make his decision on which team he will be joining.
Please join my team, please. Please come back.
So we now have Quinn Myers here at the table with his top 2 options. We have Hudson Borgmeyer and the Riptides. And then we also have Sammy Reeser with the Mustangs. Quinn is about to make his decision.
All right. Yeah. So this is a pretty big decision. I thought about this for a pretty long time. A few days, weeks, months, years almost. But I at the end of the day, I want to win ball games. And,
I feel like these 2 captains, give me the opportunity to do that if I join their team, and Wasn't an easy decision, had to talk with the family. But, for a lot of thought and consideration, I've decided that, you know what? Actually, I'm coming back home. I'm going to the Crushers.
Oh, going back to the Crushers is Quinn Myers.
We still have a little bit of beef here, but we're here to win.
Okay, so I am here with Quinn Myers, who just made his decision. He's going to be returning home with the Crushers, and I'm also here with the Crushers captain, Caden Sartain. Quinn, what changed between the final game of the season where you're ripping off your jersey, saying goodbye Crushers, and all the way up to this moment? What made you make the decision to come back home?
Well, obviously a lot of teams reached out to me, but I really was curious where Aidan and Jake ended up going, because I believe you need to have a good secondary pitcher to win this league, and I want to win. So when I saw that Aidan joined the Crushers, I was like, man, I might have to join that team, and that's what I did. And I still not the huge Caden fan, obviously, but his team does give me the best chance of winning, and despite our differences, we're gonna have to get along another year.
What are your thoughts on getting Quinn back, and what do you think this does to your championship chances?
I think that our championship chances are through the roof now. I think adding Aidan is huge. I think our pitching is the best it's ever been. Me and Quinn had our differences, but I'm the one who drafted Quinn in the second round back in 2018. We've been together for 4 years. I think Quinn wants one last ride, win the championship.
All right, so as you can tell, the Redbirds did not make any major acquisitions in free agency. I wanted to keep my picks where they were. I'm going to end up with the #1 overall selection, but I did pick up Isaac Schneider in free agency, so he will now be a Redbird.
All right, so after figuring out that I had the 4th overall pick and Matthew Zuppardi, I realized I have enough pitching already, so I picked up Sam Koski as a hitter. I think he's going to do a great job hitting, giving me that extra just depth that I need. And then on top of that, I'm also signing Lucas Whitworth, because come on now, who doesn't love some Lucas Whitworth?
All right, so obviously I already picked up Jake and Lukens in free agency, and I have a draft pick, so got a nice 4 starters right there. Figured I'd go reach out to Dayton. I know it'd be hard to sign him because he kind of established the Steamrollers. That's his team, but he did not want to go back with the Steamrollers and the team they had over there, so I will be signing him in free agency as well. I also signed Raymond for bench depth. I saw him working in the gym. Figured it's a great player to join the Riptides.
I signed Connor as my 4th starter as a hitter. I offered Connor less than what the Steamrollers offered him, but Connor still joined my team.
Bro, why y'all flaming me for real?
I also signed Steven and Nate back on the Crushers, so we have the whole team back.
Reese Clapp couldn't be here, so I'm going to be announcing his free agent pickups. He picks up Bobby Bryan, who was on the Outlaws last season, and the Badgers will also have the #3 overall pick. Reese Clapp will not be able to pitch this season due to a baseball-related injury, but he will still be hitting for the Badgers, and he's going to be looking for a brand new starting pitcher here soon in the draft.
Okay, the Steamrollers did not pick anyone up in free agency. Just gotta hope that my draft picks carry me to a World Series.
So that will do it for the 2022 Como Blitzball Free Agency video, the first time we've ever had a true free agency. So after all the free agent pickups, this is what the current teams look like. And then after all of those free agent pickups, the draft order is now finalized. All 12 picks in order are finalized, and that will be coming next video. The next video will be the 2022 Como Blitzball Draft, and we'll see you there in that video.
Joey, he wanted to sign a free agent, so he reached out to Lucas Whitworth. He said, I'll pay you half the max contract. Undisclosed what that is, but half the max contract. Lucas Whitworth said, no thanks. I said, Lucas, you want to come play for the Mustangs for free 99? He said, absolutely, Sammy Reeser, I'm coming to your team to play for free.
That's just our team motto. We're just going for women. We don't actually care about blitzball.